What up? Bummed about the loss today, but I still believe they're going to win the series. The Suns are just a little overmatched, and their main center got out, and their other center isn't even that great. And Booker was out. They sat Booker down so early, so I knew they were going to lose once he's sat down for more than a couple minutes. But yeah, other than that, I'm just super tired. I went to bed and then woke up a couple times, and I think that's what did it. Like, because actually, I woke up a little bit early because I had a visitor, which is cool. But for me, waking up a couple of those times in between, that's what did it for me. And oh well, I get off, I think, an hour early today or tomorrow, so that's gonna allow me to get a little bit more rest, hopefully. Sometimes when I get off and go home, I don't know if you ever know me, like I sometimes I'll just pass out wherever I'm sitting or resting. If I'm on a couch, I'm definitely gonna pass out because I fall asleep on couches. I don't know why, I just do. But that's why I hardly ever sit on them. But anyways, if I do fall asleep, it's kind of not the greatest because I'm not in the best position. Like my head slumped over or something. I don't know. But it doesn't feel great when I wake up and notice I'm that way. Or my kids will wake me up. But it's more about just get going. Because once I get home, and I go get in the shower and get ready and stuff. It's just that when I get done and get ready for bed, that's when it hits me. And sometimes I just don't pay attention to it, and sometimes I just fall asleep, and it's okay. It's totally okay. I know this weekend I don't have much going on, but I know the following weekends, it's more of just going to be going over basketball drills and skills and stuff like that with Trell. I think on the first or second week of August, he's gonna be going into a small little camp for one day, and gotta get in shape and get ready, and you know what I mean, like during the summer, I mean, we don't got much opportunities in this area, and I don't want to pay what was it, 400, almost $500 for them to go to a 3-day camp. We're in Portland area, which is a bigger area. They have, I guess you want to say, a little bit more available, but their camps aren't that expensive. I understand it's a small school here, and that's probably why it's a little bit higher, but it's still kind of unfair for, people that don't make as much money. I'm not worried about it, but for me to be able to get my kid to go to do or be involved in any camps, like some kids do as they're growing up, if they want to pursue athletics, you gotta have availability. Then of course the cost has got to be there, because the rest of it will take care of itself, as long as, I guess, the kids want to do what they're there for. I'm not gonna like send my kid somewhere he doesn't want to be, but yeah, like, so I think availability here is that's really the problem, I think, for some sports here. Not for all. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, for uh, the bigger school here in town, I mean, they have, like, coaches and coaches' aides and physical therapists and all that other stuff. I mean, they have that stuff because the school makes a little bit more money. So, like, wanting to get that for the smaller schools is probably not going to be a thing. But the camps part, I think that should be universal and that should be available. At least from what I've seen for the past, and maybe I'm wrong, even before the whole COVID thing, it was like, heck, even 3 or 4 years before that, I never seen anything like a regular camp for basketball. I mean, they have football stuff, and that's kind of normal. But for basketball, it was just the college, and that's the only thing I've ever seen. They've also had some summer leagues and stuff for adults, but not for kids, I think. So, like, availability, that's the problem. And once I'm able to actually get him into something, we'll see, or he will see also where he is at. So will the coaches, assistants, or whatever that's going to be there. We'll see where he's at and then go from there. And hopefully, because I know that there are some other camps closer, but it's just availability and cost and stuff like that. Because most of them are like 3 days and you have to go there every single day, and I don't want to have to drive back and forth. It was 150 miles or something like that, 170 miles, I don't know, back and forth. It's time consuming, and I don't have the money. That's just what it is. If I didn't have a job, I mean, things would be so much easier, but it ain't like that. But I ain't worried. I just know that I want to make sure that he knows, hey, you have this availability, you have all this time. I have given, I've purchased so much for exercise equipment at home. Like, not a lot, I don't spend a lot much money, but I mean, like, basic things that you would need. I mean, even as small as like cones or something like that. So it's kind of up to them to be self-starters when I'm not available. And, you know, I kind of have to push that, especially on days where I'm just super tired. I can't do it. Heck, even the weeks that I can't do it, I'm going to let them know. I'm not going to be saying it's something else when it isn't. But I do want to have those tools for them so they can hopefully self-start and hopefully get to where they want to be. But that's for another time, right? Anyways, do some little more stretches and get out of here. I'm actually running late anyway, so peace out.